into view on the running left side of our train, you'll see a neat little rows of cabooses. They belong to the Red Caboose Motel, a privately operated motel, which is one of the very few places in the world you can spend the night inside a real caboose. Further in the distance, you'll see the flagpole and tower of the National Toy Train Museum. This museum houses toy trains of all shapes, sizes, colors, and ages. Toy trains from the mid-1800s to today. Some of these trains are featured on 5 operating layouts. Fairview Crossing is next. Fairview. The Strasburg Railroad is one of the oldest public utilities in all of Pennsylvania. It is also the oldest railroad in operation on the continent of North America. The railroad is owned by a group of local stockholders. It was back in 1958 when 24 dedicated railroad buffs purchased the line to save it from bankruptcy and abandonment. This group organized in most unusual corporate fashion with 1 president and 23 vice presidents. They all donated their time, their money, and much hard work, strictly as a labor of love for the fun of railroading. Now coming into view on the running left side of our train, you'll see the large white buildings of the Espinshade Turkey Farm. It's billed as the oldest turkey farm in the United States as verified by Poultry World magazine. Yes, folks, there really is a Poultry World magazine. The turkey farm is a very busy place. November and December is especially a good time not to be a turkey on this farm. Speed of our train is a very simple matter. The oldest timetable we ever found for our line was that in the Strasburg newspaper dated August of 1852. We still follow that same basic time schedule today, so if you ever wondered how fast your great-great-grandpa traveled, this is it. Definitely under 60 miles an hour. Way under. Espinshade is next. Espinshade. Now, did someone say that's an echo, folks? No, it's not an echo. We actually pay that ghost $27.50 a day just to do that for us. No one has ever seen that ghost, but someone keeps cashing all those paychecks. Speaking about ghosts, is there anyone on board for a graveyard? Carmen is crossing his next. Up the hill on our running left is Carpenter's Graveyard, the oldest in Lancaster County. In it is buried Marie Ferry, a French Huguenot who fled France in the early 1700s to escape religious persecution. She and her followers eventually made their way to Pennsylvania, where they were given a land grant by William Penn himself for 2 square miles right here in 1712. It was they that named their colony Paradise. Remember, over 300 years ago, this was still America's frontier. Now, those of you in the head end of our train may notice that we're going up a hill and will soon be crossing the railroad's only bridge. You won't see it, I hope. It should be beneath us. This bridge was newly built in 2011 because it needed to be stronger to handle the increased weight of the freight cars crossing the bridge coming to our East Strasburg yard. Now, we did some very unscientific research, and we found out if you lift your feet off the floor of our car as we cross that bridge, you'll take some weight off our car and some stress off that aging bridge.